Hello, I'm Kirsten England. I'm the Chief Executive here at the City of York. Can I start by saying thank you for expressing an interest in potentially becoming a partner with us in the provision of fantastic elderly residential care. I want to just spend the next few minutes telling you a little bit about York, about us, and about what we're seeking to achieve through this partnership. First thing to know is that York is a city deeply committed to the agendas of social justice, equity and fairness. And one of the things that sits at the heart of that is an intention that whoever you are, wherever you were born, wherever you live, whatever age you are, whatever ability you have, you can live a long, full, healthy, active life in this city. It's deep in our DNA. We were the home of Joseph Rowntree and we continue to live with that as one of our explicit intentions. Increasingly though, in common with many other local authorities, that's not about providing services on a daily basis. It's actually about unlocking the potential of this city. It's about bringing people and organisations together, about striking up new partnerships, and it's about dismantling barriers. And that's very much how we see this partnership that we're seeking to establish. I want to just tell you a little bit about the three real driving priorities for this council right now, very briefly. The first one is, of course, to grow the economy of the city. All the evidence tells us that people live longer, fuller, healthier lives if they have sufficient income throughout their lives. And we're working very hard on that agenda at the moment, whether that's through business support for existing businesses, investment in the infrastructure for growth in the city, or in seeking the inward investment and relocation of companies to come and be part of the city. Extremely important agenda right now. But running right alongside that is our intention to build a strong community life, to support communities, to develop the infrastructure for active engagement in their local communities so that individuals and families and communities are connected to one another, have places and spaces in which they can come together and provide for one another in sickness and in health to maintain open spaces, access library books, access health services. Again, we're working very hard on that agenda. But the third, very important core priority for us is to protect vulnerable people. And we absolutely recognise that there will be individuals and groups of people who throughout their lives need special support from the local authority in partnership with others to enable them to live that full life that we aspire to providing for everybody. We have a changing population in common with many other places in the country. We have a rapidly growing older population. For example, our population of those that are 65 plus is set to grow from 33,000 to 40,000 just between now and 2020. What we know is more people are living longer and they have more complex needs later in life. And we want to honour our commitment to them, to enable them to live long, full, independent lives with choices about their life for as long as possible. We see our commitment to becoming a dementia-friendly city as the kind of overarching framework for this work. Clearly, at the moment, we have a city that is not designed to be navigable and accessible for people who have dementia or various forms of disability. We want to take down the barriers to that, as I said at the top of this piece. We've invested heavily in telecare and in wards and call services and re-ablement services so that people can live long, independent lives for as long as possible through their lives. But thirdly, we now want to move to providing certain forms of specialist residential care where we know people need additional support from us. That's why we're going to the market. We're seeking to establish a relationship with a partner to provide exemplary residential care, whether that is through a residential home or whether it's through a care village. We want to provide facilities that enable people to live with the maximum amount of independence, the maximum amount of tailored support, right through to the point of end-of-life care. And that's the intention behind our wish to procure 2 residential facilities and a care village. That's the vision running beneath it. But now I'm going to ask Graham Terry to tell you a bit more about the detail, but very much hope you will pursue this interest into greater dialogue with us, and good luck with it. Thanks.
Hello, my name's Graham Terry. I'm an Assistant Director for Adult Commissioning and also the Lead Officer for this review of the future of our elderly persons' homes. And I want to talk to you a little about our vision and what we want to try and achieve from these new buildings. So we want these new buildings to be smaller scale, domestic scale living in individual households of a maximum of 12 people, ideally smaller if we can afford it. We want them to be able to provide lifetime care for people, so that if people's needs change, irrespective of those changes, and even if they need end-of-life care, they never have to move again. We estimate that the 162 places in these households could serve as many as 4,000 vulnerable older people over the next 20-25 years, and also provide invaluable respite to support carers in the city. But we want the facilities to be able to serve the city for much longer than that, the next 40-50 years. We want, through good design, good room sizes, en suites, good flexible use of space, to be able to provide for needs changing over that lifetime, so that we don't ever again arrive at a position where we have buildings that become obsolete, as we currently do with the remaining 7 elderly persons' homes. We believe the household model can give us that flexibility and also give us the ability to transform the way that we provide care for older people. And that's the most important aspect of these new facilities. Good design can help support good transformational care for older people. So we want a place where older people can feel safe, secure, can feel valued, where they matter, are heard, encouraged, challenged, and can live the remainder of their lifetime and have choice and be in control. We want a place where their life experience, skills, knowledge are known and utilised, and where they can express themselves emotionally, spiritually, sexually, confidently, and connected to those they love and their communities. We want places where they can easily access open space. They can take risks if they wish to do so. They can exercise, eat well, drink, be warm in winter, and maintain their health and well-being, be informed about their finances and life options, and be able to lead a quality and fulfilling life. We want all this irrespective of their level of dependency or dementia, or their need for end-of-life care. So those are challenges we want to work in partnership with the provider of these new facilities, and we look forward